Hi, I'm Ariahnnah and I'm 17 and this is my Dream Quinceañera story. I've always wanted a quince because I grew up basically knowing that I was going to have one all my life. My great-grandma, my nana had one, my grandma had one, and my mom had one. I am the first grandchild on my mom's side and I'm also the first girl grandchild, so I've already been told that I'm going to have a quinceañera, so I've always been very excited, and we made it very big because since I am the first one, we wanted to make it very special. My mom and I have a very close relationship because she is only 16 years older than me, so we literally are almost like sisters, I guess. We do everything together, and especially for my quinceañera, we got very close because every morning when she would go to work, I would literally sit at her desk with her and plan all the quinceañera things that we needed to do for that day.
My role in Ariahnnah's quinceañera was coordinator, planner. We waited many years, so we are very excited to finally plan her quinceañera.
For our lives, Lord, for our health, Lord, for celebrating Ariahnnah's quinceañera, Lord.
The morning of, my dad came and also prayed for us, and we prayed as a family, which was very special because that's something that we always do. The morning of, also all of my chambelanes and damas were arriving to the house, which also brought so much adrenaline to my body because we were like preparing for such an amazing night. I would hear everyone in the back chanting, the radio, everyone talking loud, and I couldn't wait to go out there and celebrate with them. I had 28 couples of damas and chambelanes. Mostly were my cousins from my dad's and my mom's side. It was very stressful to coordinate everyone in a part of it because we were a very big group, so having everyone get to the practices on time, or either if they had to miss it, was kind of a stress for us just because there was many people in it.
Just having so many people was always an event in itself, from finding somewhere where we could do the practices to finding dresses that each one of the damas liked, just trying to figure out how to please everyone and still have everything come out the way that we had dreamed about for so long.
Some of the parents of my chambelanes were actually members of my mom's quinceañera, which was like a little mini reunion for all of us. My main chambelán was my god brother, Tommy, who is the same age as me, so we've always been very close. My dress was actually kept a secret from everyone. Only my mom, my sister, my grandma, my dad, and I knew what it looked like. So it was really exciting to be able to finally show my whole court what it looked like. So putting on the dress was very exciting because I knew that everyone was going to be so excited to see it. One of the problems in my quinceañera was that my grandma and my mom wanted two separate dresses, so there was a little bit of a fight between that. In the end, I chose two dresses to have. One was part of my entrance and one was the one that my grandma chose because I really wanted to include her into choosing a really big part of the quinceañera, which is obviously the dress, because since I am the first granddaughter on her side, on my mom's side, she was really looking forward to a quinceañera for 15 years, so I let her choose my dress, which was very special to me and her. I'm a fourth generation quinceañera, so I was very excited to have my quinceañera picture up alongside all of theirs. The thing about my pictures is I was kind of anxious because my family is known to be late for things, so I wasn't sure if everyone was gonna show up to the pictures on time. But other than that, I was very excited because I know that I would keep those memories forever. For my dama dresses, I chose to have a high-low dress because for my main dance we had a lot of spins, which it would look very pretty with the dresses flowing everywhere. And for the tuxedos, I chose to have a sparkly bow and also no vest because my quinceañera was in the middle of summer. When I first saw my venue, I was literally in shock because I was like so happy that my whole quinceañera was finally coming together, just seeing people already showing up exactly how I wanted it. The centerpieces, the tables, just to know that this was all for me was such an amazing feeling that though literally 15 years waiting for this. The night before my quinceañera, we went to the salon and we had chosen centerpieces that were white. The linen was white, so basically the whole salon was white. But my grandma had another idea, which was to actually change up pretty much everything, and she added pink linen, pink centerpieces, so it was actually a very big surprise when I walked into my quinceañera venue the day of, which actually changed it because it looked very magical after, and I was very happy that my grandma did that, but that was all her idea. Some of the favorite pieces of my quinceañera venue were the gold vases that were very big and beautiful, the donut wall that said my name, and also the moment you walked in, you just saw 50 tables that were decorated very beautifully, so I think you really got that wow moment walking in. For my quinceañera, we had 400 people there, and once the baile started, more people started showing up. For my grand entrance, my grandma and my mom helped me dress into my second gown, which was a pink gown with a big cape. We got onto the horse and the carriage. Before the grand entrance, we took a ride around the town. The thing that was very adorable was the horse that pulled me in the carriage had its hooves painted pink to match my dress in my quinceañera. The moment that we entered the salon, I was very nervous to see everyone's reaction, but when we entered it, just seeing everyone's faces just glow up, seeing me was such an amazing feeling, just feeling like a real princess, and seeing all my loved ones there celebrating me. For my crowning ceremony, we had a very special show, which was my great-grandma crowning my grandma crowning my mom, and then my mom crowning me. For each of us getting crowned, they all did their little twirl in the dance floor, which is very cool to see them relive their quinceañera and them to all be there at my quinceañera celebrating me.
In our family, we are just very close. We all live right down the street from each other. Ariahnnah and I are best friends. I'm best friends with my mom, and my mom's best friends with her mom. So relationships are really important to us.
Knowing that my great-grandma was there with me was a very special feeling for me because I know that not many people have their grandmas there with them, and just knowing that she was there, seeing me grow up. Just knowing that I have one of my most special treasures here on earth with me, and seeing that she was there watching me was very meaningful to me. So to lead into the father-daughter dance, we actually incorporated 3 of my cousins to each represent each stage of my life. So for my first cousin was barely a week old, and she represented me as a baby. And then my next cousin was about 3 years old, and she represented me as a toddler. And then my next cousin, who was about 12 years old, represented me as a preteen. And then it was myself who was finally the quinceañera. I also wanted to incorporate my grandpa and my tata as part of the father-daughter dance, so all 3 of them, my dad, my grandpa, and my tata, were all part of the father-daughter dance, where each got to dance and have a special moment with them. We did both start getting emotional because I'm also the first daughter and the first kid, and him just, telling me that he's proud of me, that I will always be his little girl, got very emotional to me. And I always think about that day, the words that he said to me and telling me that he loves me and that he's so happy to just spend this day with me and everyone who loves me also. So we wanted this grand show where we wanted to do a butterfly release, and that kind of took a twist because we didn't read the directions, and we were supposed to let the butterflies sit out for about 30 minutes before, but what the heck, so much going on with the quinceañera, we completely forgot to leave them out for 30 minutes to wake up.
We had this huge plan of including all of Ariahnnah's aunts and uncles in this moment of the butterfly release, And we opened the box and these little guys are like still sleeping. We had shared this with like everyone that we knew. We're gonna do a butterfly release, and then the butterflies don't do anything.
So the crowd literally was laughing. I was laughing. Everyone was just like, you know, cracking up because the butterflies were just laying on the ground and we didn't know what to do. But don't worry, all the butterflies were safe. We let them sleep until they woke up, and we didn't start the dances until they like were fully awake and flying everywhere. I decided to have a mini court because all my life I have always remembered being in quinceañeras when I was little, and that they were very good memories, that I always had so much fun getting dressed up and just seeing the quinceañera in her beautiful gown. So I wanted to incorporate like so many little kids, all my cousins. I am the oldest cousin on my mom's side, so to have all of them be a part of it was also very special to me because they are a big part of my life. Now we are about to start the waltz, and at this point I was kind of feeling unprepared, even though I pretty much knew the whole dance. It just was getting in my head, just seeing all these people here and like knowing that like all of our practice we would have to be doing this, and I just felt like I was gonna mess up just like with the adrenaline and everything. In the end, the waltz went very well. We all looked very amazing from the video, so I was very happy with that because all of our hard work really paid off in the end. Now we are starting the surprise dance, and when we first started it, we all started at the entrance and we all ran to the dance floor. I had my own solo part, which was very fun because I got to do it to a cumbia song, and then after that I started it with my damas. We all did another cumbia song and I had my own little dance with them. After that we had a hip-hop song with my chambelanes. And then at the very end, we had a dance where we incorporated everyone. I like to dance in front of people. I feel like it's very fun that everyone has their own dance moves, and at every quinceañera I'm always dancing, so I wasn't very nervous for this part because I feel like everyone was just very excited for this part because it's like honestly like a very fun part of the quinceañera. We really wanted everyone to have such an amazing time for the dance part, so we had a robot, a light show. I was on the top of the steps throwing glow sticks and sparkle hats and all these like amazing like little gadgets for everyone to like party with. I also had the hip-hop show, break dancing, and we also even got my grandparents who have never danced before to dance at my quinceañera, so it was a very fun way to see them, you know, having fun even though they've never danced before. I think it hit me when I realized that everything that I've been waiting for my quinceañera, that this dream was coming true, was during my dance in the middle of the dance floor, seeing everybody dance around me. That's when I realized that like this really was my quinceañera, and just like seeing so many people there for me for my day was very special to me. This was definitely my dream quinceañera. Thank you so much for watching my episode. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite part about my quinceañera was, and make sure to subscribe. Bye!